and your desire to give back to this community. This is a remarkably generous gift from a New Jersey law firm, and we express our great appreciation. Patrick, thank you for being here today. Monsignor Robert Sheeran has been president of Seton Hall University for 12 years. He has committed our university to the ideal of servant leadership, the philosophy that holds that true leadership emanates from service to others. Monsignor has been particularly focused on the Newark community, and I think he will agree with me today that this generosity from today's donors helps our law school, the city of Newark, and our New Jersey community. Welcome, Monsignor Sheeran. Today, as we launch our Center for Health and Pharmaceutical Law, and we celebrate the naming of the Gibbons Institute of Law, Science, and Technology. These complementary centers of excellence will significantly enhance this law school's reputation as one of the nation's leading academic institutions in the areas of health law and intellectual property law. With this endowment, Seton Hall Law School will become the only law school in the country to establish an academic policy center focused specifically on the legal issues arising from a pharmaceutical company's role as a healthcare provider. The Center for Health and Pharmaceutical Law will serve as an independent forum for the exploration of the varied and complex issues confronting the pharmaceutical and medical device industries. It will foster informed dialogue between policymakers and the industry. It will educate lawyers and professionals, both in the industry and in government, in the areas of regulatory affairs, corporate compliance, corporate governance, and business ethics. Seton Hall Law School has a long history in the area of health law, with 6 full-time professors, 3 advanced degree programs, and a highly regarded compliance certification program. We consistently rank in the top 10 in U.S. News and World Report. With our resources and situated here in the epicenter of our nation's pharmaceutical industry, we are perfectly positioned to being the leading academic voice in this discussion, and we are delighted to receive support from Schering-Plough, Sanofi Aventis, Johnson & Johnson, and Bristol-Myers Squibb, and we thank them for their confidence in Seton Hall Law School. The Gibbons Institute of Law, Science, and Technology evidences the law school's long history of educating scientists and engineers from the pharmaceutical, telecommunications, and energy industries in intellectual property law. From its founding, the law school has offered a rich curriculum and the programming necessary to prepare its graduates for sophisticated patent practice. This institute will serve as a forum for lawyers, judges, scientists, and government officials to examine the legal framework protecting intellectual property. From our very first conversation discussing our idea for this center, Fred has been tremendously supportive, and he's provided key assistance and valuable input. He gave us access to Schering-Plough personnel, including Brent Saunders, Senior Vice President and President of Consumer Health Division, Tom Sabatino, Executive Vice President and General Counsel, Erica Ferry, Senior Director of Public Affairs,